Okay. Hello, hello. Are we back? Stop streaming. Okay. Oh my God. So ridiculous. What? Hello, hello. Okay, looks like we're back online. Sorry about that. My internet got disconnected. So hopefully should be okay. Comment below if you can see and hear me. We're back online here. Pretty sure we are. It looks okay. Okay, well, I'm just gonna assume it's running. Okay, so sorry about that. My internet disconnected. Now let's get back to a quiet place. What I'm gonna do is a lot of these top ones. These are pretty easy. You know, they're just a face with some claw marks. I actually like them a lot. This is the one I like the most, actually. This one right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do this one. I'll try to do this one because I don't really have reference. I don't really have a lot of reference for it. So I'm just going to try. I'm going to try to show you the process of oh God, that's a nice composition. Woo, I really like that. I really like that. All right. So comment below if you have seen The Quiet Place. If you're watching live or on replay, let me know if you've seen Quiet Place. Man, I saw this movie like 3 times already. Oh my God, it's so good. I really, really enjoyed it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I have some reference in mind, but I'm pretty much going to have to draw the body. Or I'm going to have to piece it together. God, it's so dark, actually. It's really dark. And what I really should do is photograph someone in a bathtub. Or at least something close to this pose. Doesn't necessarily have to be a bathtub. She makes such a powerful expression here. I like this one. So I'm going to take this head. So this is going to be an example where I don't have I don't have all the reference. I don't have this perfect shot of her in a bathtub from bird's eye view. So I'm going to have to construct it, and let's see if I can... well, first let me just draw. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw. So normally what I do is I take the reference stick it on top of the, it's a little too dark actually. Just a little too dark for me. I'm going to turn down the color. Wow, it's still dark. That's okay. The dark's going to... So I have her in a folder. And then I'm going to drop this opacity a little bit. So I'm roughly going to place her where just a rough idea of it's. I want her arms gripping the side of the bathtub. So what I'll probably end up doing, hopefully if I can find a model, is to photograph someone gripping something in this pose. I'm pretty much going to photograph the pose. It's going to help. And you might think, oh, Chris, why don't you just invent it? Well, you definitely can. And when you're in a super time crunch, there's nothing wrong with that. You have to really, in some instances. This curve of this bathtub is... I'm not going to waste time. I like this curve. All right. Okay. So this is a good habit. You know, I always encourage students and these young artists to flip their canvas constantly. And on paper, I do this with a mirror. Okay. And I'm not quite sure how her legs are going to go. I know they're going to be closed like this, and she's wearing a dress. So I do have ref of the lower body to some extent. I'm feeling pretty good about this. This design. I can definitely, once I have it, I'll be able to like move around. Let me drop this bleed here. What I want is these grid lines. Yeah, there you go. I know how much bleed to leave. I'm gonna make her a little bigger because I can. Oh yeah, what if she's this big? How will that look? I think there'd be more tension. Let's bring the bleed back. It just helps me to see the composition. Oh, it's kind of nice when their hand is cramped like that or cut off. I kind of like that. Okay, so I got this really rough sketch. Now I'm going to pull up some reference. I do have more reference of her lower body. Here's the shot of her knees. So I could choose to photo bash these, which I may actually. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. They don't quite fit my drawing, but that's okay. That's okay. It'll help me just to get the general feeling of the fabric, the way the fabric's moving. That's definitely helpful. In her hands, or her like a midsection. Do I have any more? Trying to see how much of her hips I have. I don't have much actually. She's actually got a blanket over her. In this one. So I may just draw a blanket. Oops. Keep the legs and draw a blanket. I need to see how this blanket is folding. I don't need to copy the reference exactly, but just give me a general idea. Again, this would be one of those things where if you want that super tight realism, like that photoreal quality, that like Rockwell quality, even like Alex Ross, they would not sit here and try to invent these folds. They would photograph them. It's because right now I'm spending like 5-10 minutes trying to invent folds where I could shoot someone wearing a blanket over them, and it would look awesome. It would look awesome quickly. It would look photoreal more quickly. Especially these hands. I really don't want to invent these hands. I mean, I could. That's not a problem, but I wanted to have that photoreal look. Okay, so pretty happy with that. I want a shot of the room. I don't know if I have one. I can't remember what the floor looked like. But let's just say it's like creepy wood floor. And I could totally also photograph that. that would not be a bad idea to take a floor from the from the movie, because the locations are quite iconic in this. You know, this one's the bathroom. Actually, the floor panels wouldn't flow at an angle, right? That's just me trying to be a designer, you know, trying to desperately add angles. Let's see. Oops. Okay, that works. That works. That works. It's ugly. Let's see what this does. It's not going to be the finished floor texture by any means, but just kind of gives me a rough idea of what how a wood floor texture would look. And then I'm going to put a shadow here. Ooh, that looks hot. I am liking this comp. I mean, this obviously still needs some work, but at this stage, it's... Ah, shoot. Damn it. I hate it when I do that. I wanted to draw this hand on a separate layer. God. No matter how many times I use Photoshop, it's so annoying. I have been doing that. Oh my God. Some very, oh God. Fuck. Because I wanted this hand to have transparency. Jesus. Well, that kind of ruined the effect there. Okay. There, something like that. Turn the bleed back up. All right, so that's the line drawing. Yeah, it looks okay. The floor texture is way too strong. So what I would do is I would probably do a sketching in the Photoshop and then use this to project or trace, print out and use tracing paper to get my final line drawing. But I really would like to photograph to get this midsection, because I think the bottom half, this looks good. The hands are such an important part of this pose, and to tell the story, it's a big part of the story. So I want it to be to really feel real. All right, so that's it. So this is an example where, you know, I had some photography. I had to piece it together to make it fit my concept. That was my original concept. And then I just took a couple pieces of photography and also, definitely shoot your own to get complex things like hands for sure. All right, so let's hope the stream is still working. So I'm not sure if this stream is still working. I think it's still working. Anyway, can you guys hear me? Hello, hello. If you have any more questions, I could stay on for a few minutes. Otherwise, I'm going to pop out the chat here. Okay, the stream's working. Thank God. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, the stream was working. Woo. So my internet cut out. Forgive me for that. Let me jump onto your questions here before I go. Okay, let's see. Dutch Nathan, I'm going to have to catch this one as a replay. Oh, thank you, Justin. Hello, Leo. Thank you. Okay, Jawad's here. Thanks for the video. Oh, you're welcome, Teacher Leo. The more design content is coming. I'm gonna do I have a lot of fun design stream planned in mind. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you, Richie. Quiet Place 2 coming out. Yeah, it was supposed to come out April. I saw the movie posters in my local mall. It was supposed to come out in April. Mockbuster, don't speak. Oh, that sounds funny. Hello, Carlos. Hello, Haswa. Forgive me if I mispronounce your name, from Honduras. Justin, that feeling you get when you realize you painted the wrong layer is definitely relatable. Oh my God. Man, that's freaking layers. Oh, yeah, so frustrating. Richie Paints, thanks for doing this. Being a draftsman, we need to work on most. Oh, thank you, Richie. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming every day, except for Saturday. I'm gonna take Saturday off, but I'm gonna stream every day this time. I live in LA. Is wondering if did you join the union? Oh yeah, sorry, Jawad. I didn't answer your question from yesterday. I didn't see your question. Joined the union. I'm not in the union, and I've gotten plenty of work. I don't think poster guys have to join the union. I don't think Mark was in the union. I can't think of anyone that I know. Maybe Mike Butkus is. I'm not sure. And I don't think Kucha is either, because it's actually advertising. So we're not really in the production, and you know what I mean. So I'm not sure. I'll definitely have to ask him next time I talk to him. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Jawad. So yeah, guys, thank you for joining me live, and thank you for those watching the replay. Tomorrow's episode, I'm actually going to construct a drawing. So we're going to take these two ideas, put them on paper, and then do a line drawing. So I'll show you a couple ways to do that. Really, this is the hard part. The line drawing is fun. The part that takes the most time is the design and actually the constructing, getting your reference in place. And yeah, that's it. And I really appreciate you if you're watching live on replay. Also, if you're new and you're watching me for the first time, I do all of my schedules and updates and also free content by email. I don't really communicate much on YouTube. So the best way to get all of my free videos and the schedule for the upcoming live stream is to subscribe to my email list. It's at drawwithchris.com/subscribe. And I also do streams and videos only available to subscribers. So definitely check that out if you're first time watching me. I really appreciate you joining me. And that's it for today. Oh, Tiburon asked a question. Hi, Chris. I don't think there is a union. Once you photo insert, how do you use it together? Oh, you mean like this? Maybe you just joined me here. But I started with, you can watch this replay. I basically started with this. So this was the bread and butter. I took this, which was a 3-inch thumbnail drawing. I brought it into Photoshop. And then I knew that I wanted this shot. So I grabbed the face. I grabbed the face and the upper body. Because probably what I'll do is I'll shoot the hands and then photo bash that in there. So once I grabbed the face, I dropped the opacity like so, and then sketched on top. So try to flesh out the drawing. Ideally, you want it all in one photo. Ideally, I would have this whole shot. That would be ideal, which is what I'm planning to do, is to photograph that. So I hope that helps. Just kind of, piece it together based on the drawing, because really the foundation is this. The foundation is the thumbnail. And Illustration Guild. Jawad asked about Illustration Guild. Yes, there is Illustration Guild. I'm not in it though. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt. Why not? Oh, Tiburon asks how to finalize. Oh, we'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to do the line drawing. And then that's going to be tomorrow's episode. Take this into line drawing. And then what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday. And then Friday we're going to do toning and the finish. So check back tomorrow. Tiburon, thank you for joining me, guys. I'm going to sign out here. I really appreciate you, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow at the same time. All right? Take care. Bye-bye.